In business news, turning to business where we find an interesting trend in economic growth. Analysts have closely monitored national job growth and seen some improvement in recent years. But New York City has had even better numbers for jobs and economic growth, better than the national average. In fact, fears of Wall Street's slow regrowth having a greater impact in New York City than elsewhere in the country did not exactly pan out. In fact, with 425,000 new jobs in the past year, in New York City has created more jobs during that period than any 5-year period in the last half century. The city now sits at 4.1 million jobs. Now, here to explain this unexpected economic twist is Janelle Hazelwood. Janelle is the Associate Managing Editor at Black Enterprise, a multimedia publication that specializes in business news. Welcome to Arise News. You know, really does seem very unusual. You know, the city, doesn't lack for a lot of money. It doesn't seem like a poverty-ridden place. What do you see? What has been the trend?
I think this is an awesome phenomenon in terms of how the city has done initiatives to promote coding and technology, and that's something that's always great to have as a skill in terms of employment and that sort of thing.
What has the city been specifically doing to try to, counter the large unemployment numbers that they had for years?
I believe the initiatives with companies like Google that de Blasio and also Bloomberg have started have helped in promoting technological skills, things that would make yourself more marketable, and I think that's a great push in the great direction.
Now, do you think the city's getting these great job numbers because we have a lot of large companies here?
I believe so. I think because we are the center here in New York City in terms of many industries, from business to technology to fashion. So it doesn't hurt that we are definitely a hub for advancement in terms of industries.
Now, how much do these mega companies like Google have to do with these employment numbers?
I believe a lot of times with these companies, in terms of the industries that are booming, creating partnerships with some of the leadership of the city, advocating for education among young people to really embrace technology and other skills that can make you more marketable. I think these are definitely things that will help to boost marketability, employment options, as well as the sky is the limit. Also, I believe that now with employees often turning to passion and monetizing their passions and going into entrepreneurship, that also helps drive revenue for the city as well.
Janelle Hazelwood from Black Enterprise magazine. Thank you very much for joining us here on Arise News.
Thank you.
Moving on to an edition that we should tell you about. You can see more business news on Arise Exchange every weekday afternoon. You're watching Arise News.